Hello, magical creatures. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. I am Unionicorn, and today we have another fun reading for you. This one today is obviously, you can see, like sort of rose themed, very, very pretty, floral and everything. I even have my little rose blanket. I've had this thing forever, yeah. So I'm nice and all like cozy, you know. So like, yeah, it's a good cozy vibe reading today. Today we are asking the question, what does your celebrity crush want to tell you? So basically, this is intended for those who feel like almost like you know, I'm not gonna say soulmate, but maybe for you, if you have like an emotional connection with this person. Like, this is your celebrity crush, right? So it's someone who you romantically are interested in. And for most of you, I'm trying to channel for those of you who feel like you do have some sort of soul tie to this person, not necessarily soulmate, but maybe in, you know, they could be like in your, what they call your soul family, something like that. So especially if you have dreamed of this soulmate, like, it's not, I mean, for some of you, I was going to say some of you, it could be in fact your twin flame. I don't know you personally, but yeah, just because I'm doing a collective reading today, I'm trying to keep it like more vague than that. But yeah, I am intending to like call on the collective who wants to see this reading for if you feel like some sort of soul tie to your celebrity crush. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't over explain that, but yeah. So we're just asking like what your celebrity crush wants to tell you, especially, like I said, especially if you've had dreams of this person and like you're like, what was that dream about, kind of. So this isn't necessarily a dream reading, but it is meant for like those who have at least had like some sort of emotional sort of connection or spiritual connection with their celebrity crush, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I hope you guys understand the prompt. So yeah, but without further ado, to get into the selection today, we actually have these cute little rose dog toys I got for my puppy for Valentine's Day. And yeah, they're actually so cute. They kind of like, they look like this. There's like squeakers in in the center here, and they're crinkly at the top. And yeah, they are very cute, and also they arrive, like they come in like a little bundle like this. So just very sweet, very cute. So I thought these were perfect because it was a, you know, a set of 3 to do a fun pick a pile or pick a selection today. Again, as always with every single one of my readings are always intended for 18 plus, as well as if you would like to pick with cards, I do a shuffle, and I will be speeding through the shuffle because in the past I've talked through it, and I don't know if anyone wants to hear that. So, but I will include a shuffle that you can witness and watch just in case you want to see the cards coming out. But if not, I will have timestamps, so you can always skip to the time that you'd like for picking. So if you want to pick either by just these cute little rose dog toys on your own, pile number 1 will be the red little rose, and then pile number 2 is the pink rose, and pile number 3 is the purple rose. And I will say I also have like a little kind of goodie bag almost for the piles. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 for little bracelets and things. So we'll get into these in your reading, but if you want to pick that way as well, you know, you can choose if that sways your opinion either way. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get into the cards that I'm gonna be using today. But as always, you can always skip ahead. My timestamps are always in the description or in the pinned in the comments below. So yeah, I hope to see you in your pile, and yeah, I'll see you there. Bye. Hi, okay, so for those of you who are interested in the cards and all of that and like shuffling, I am going to just show you real quick the cards I plan to use today. So of course we have the beautiful Romance Angels. I use these oracle cards pretty much for every single one of my like love type readings, just because I feel like, I don't know, this is one of the first decks I ever had. I just really resonate with this oracle set. So really good messages in this one. We are also going to ask sort of like, what is your celebrity crush want you to do to like better align with them in the 3D. So we do have this Sacred Self-Care Oracle, another one of my favorite oracle decks. Yeah, tried and true, because I love this one because it tells you exactly what to do in the moment if you're stuck and feel like you need an action to take. This one's an amazing deck. Then we also have the deck of the Luna edition of the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and this one's just a very pretty deck. And then we also have, running out of space to put them now, we of course have the gorgeous Goddess of Love Tarot. Now this may contain some nudity, just a warning to those who might be sensitive to that. Again, click off, but if you do not like or do not want to see nudity, this might not be the reading for you. However, yeah, like I said, all my readings are always intended for 18 plus, so just keep that in mind. And then we also have the beautiful, this is the Enchanted Love Tarot. Yeah, so I just love the box art too. It's so pretty. All right, and then we also have from last reading, I also had this in my last reading, but this is the beautiful Moonshadow Floral Vow Tarot. I love the floral roses in this one, so this one's another gorgeous deck. Then we also have Art Nouveau Tarot. Again, this one usually contains nudity, but I did censor this deck. I just didn't censor my other decks. So yeah, just again, keep that in mind when we're drawing from them. And then last but not least, I have all of these new decks. I love using new decks. But yeah, I have the Roses in Love Oracle, the Love Me Not Oracle, and then the Hidden Truth Oracle. So yeah, these are all pretty like message decks that I'm really excited to use. I have not used any of these yet, so really excited to crack these open, because these will get some like very specific messages for those who feel a divine connection with your celebrity crush. So yeah, this is the first time I'm ever doing like a celebrity crush reading, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited to do it because I've sort of been like listening to celebrity crush readings lately. So yeah. Oh, last but not least, I do want to probably pick out another one of these crystal cards. I just love these. It's just like a 52 deck, but it tells you like the best kind of crystal for you if you are in the market for getting crystals. I very much am always, you know, talking about the benefits of crystals. And yeah, so if you are interested in that, we'll get you one of these as well. So yeah, but those are going to be the cards we're going to pull from. Now, unlike my past readings, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and speed through the card shuffling process just because it takes so long and I never know what to say during them. So we're going to leave this here, but I'm going to have a sped up video of me shuffling all the cards into the 3 different piles, and then you can select from those piles. Again, timestamps are always going to be in the either pinned in the comments or in the description. But yeah, I will see you in your reading, in your card selection. If you want to, you know, get cozy and watch the little speed shuffle, you can. If not, I'll see you at your reading. Thanks for watching. Okay, see you there. Bye. Hello. All right, welcome to the pick a pile selection. So now we have your piles all shuffled and sorted out. So again, for pile number 1, we have this pretty little, well, it's a fun little dog toy, but it's a beautiful red rose for pile number 1. And as you can see, you also have a carnelian. If you'd like to choose by stones, you also have carnelian. Then you also have, for pile number 2, we have this beautiful pink rose, as well as the rose quartz crystal representing pile number 2. And then for pile number 3, we have this pretty purple rose, very unique. And then we also have amethyst to represent pile 3, if you like to choose by a stone. So again, pile number 1 is the red rose or the carnelian. Pile number 2 is the pink rose or the rose quartz. And pile number 3 is the purple rose or amethyst. Thank you so much for choosing to have me be your reader today. And yeah, see you in your piles. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the beautiful little red rose, this fun little toy, dog toy. But yeah, the red rose as well as this carnelian stone, this will be your reading. And yeah, today we're going to be asking the question, what does your celebrity crush want you to know? Now this celebrity crush this reading is intended as always for 18 plus, as well as people who feel like more of a soul connection to their celebrity crush. So this isn't someone who you're like, oh, I only fancy them. It's more intended. This reading is intended for those who feel like a really deep bond or connection, like a soul tie, maybe not necessarily a soul mate or a twin flame, but at least someone who you feel like bonded by like a soul family sort of situation, or someone you've maybe at least seen in the astral realm, like in your dreams or something like that in the 5D. So yeah, that's what this reading is for. So if this is for you, pile number 1, let's jump into your reading. So at first, you also have this carnelian bracelet. Now, as you can see, I hid a couple other little goodies in here, but yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this carnelian to draw in the energies for your reading. And as you can see, it says, this card here inside says carnelian. So carnelian is an energizing gemstone that stimulates creativity and instills confidence. You also have energizing creativity, confidence. So yeah, that's what carnelian represents. Then you also have the sun. Whoop, if I can get it out of the bag. You also have this little ring I threw in here. We have let me show you this first. Sorry, trying to juggle it. Okay, so I have this little ring. It is missing a couple little, hopefully that'll focus. Again, I apologize. I forgot to get better lighting. I said that I would get better lighting last reading, and then I forgot again, but I did pick up my all my decks again, so I'm just gonna have to go back to storage to get my better lighting. So I do apologize if it's hard to see, but yeah, this is my little red ring, little red heart stone. It is missing 2 little diamonds, but it's still cute. It's still good. And then you also happen to have this little sticker that says the sun. So this little pink sticker, the sun. So the sun energy is, bright and bold, much like very similar to the carnelian energy, actually. Yeah, passionate, lively. So you have those for your reading today. Pile number 1. And now I'm like, oh, where do I put this? That's always the question too in these readings. Like, how do I put that there? Okay, I'm going to do it like that. And yeah, I'm going to set this carnelian card aside. But yeah, keep in mind, energizing creativity and confidence. Oh, I didn't realize that didn't have it missed the last E. But anyway, yeah, that's what this carnelian is for. And so that is sort of the energy that your celebrity crush embodies, pile number 1. So let's just jump into it and see what your cards say. Okay, so this card from the Romance Angel says, finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. All right, so this person, this celebrity crush, could be very, you know, this often denotes like struggling with finances, but it could just mean that you and this person have very different finances at this time. So, which is normal, I think, for most people and their celebrities. Their celebrity is going to have a lot more financial wealth and abundance, let's say, than the average person. So we're going to put that there. And we also have very soon. Oh, okay. So it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right. So yeah, you might actually know this person. For some of you, I'm feeling like you might actually know this person, because, which is wild, because most people are not going to actually know their celebrity crush in real life. Pile number one. But for you, I'm getting that you could be actually someone who also has a bit of fame or notoriety. Like, you could be someone, and it doesn't have to be like this could just be like, what I'm getting is that this could be a celebrity, someone who is really well known in like your field. So like, and I'm sorry if you hear the road, the highway, someone, where I moved, it's closer to the freeway. So sorry about that if you heard that, but yeah. But anyway, so I think that for you, pile one, that you could actually be someone who has like a bit of like, you're a little well known yourself. So yeah, you could just be like, you know, this person could just be a little higher above you in your chosen field, but you are also like a sort of an up and comer. That's what I'm getting from you, pile one. And then you also have, oh, the Prince of Roses, so cute. Yeah, the mover. Yeah, so what was I just saying? You're coming up in the world, pile one. So you aren't as popular as this person, right? So you're looking kind of up to this person, your celebrity crush, which I think most people who do have a celebrity crush, they sort of in some way look up to them. But yeah, hopefully you can read that. But yeah, so you are definitely someone who is also a mover and shaker, as they say. Yeah, Prince of Roses, I believe, is the Knave of Cups. So very nice. Good card to have in this reading, this type of reading. Ooh, and then you have Ace of Cups. Okay, so I don't think that has any explanation needed. This is like very strong love energy. Again, you got Cups cards. It's very, very good energy to get in a love reading, so I love to see it. You have a swan. Swans could be significant for some of you. And also look, roses. You also have the Venus symbol. So yeah, half moon, crescent moon. These could be, you know, significant symbols for you and your person, potentially. All right, and then we have, now this is sort of like advice from your person as to do like what you should be doing right now. Oh, it's okay. So you got number 23 and it says family. So this person, again, you may yourself have a family already with someone else or with this person, or you might someday have a family with this person. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, this is intended for people who like actually will have possibly like a more than, you know, superficial relationship with their celebrity crush, like actually get to interact with them. But yeah, your card came out with family. So yeah, you and this celebrity may or may not be destined to have a family one day. Or if that's not the case, pile one, you and this person, like this person really likes that you're family oriented. So they like that you, and again, this could just be that, you know, and again, take it how it resonates, because if you haven't met your celebrity, obviously they don't know what you're like, but in the 3D, or sorry, in the 5D, like in the 3D, they don't really know you, right? But in the 5D, if you've ever had dreams with them, you know, you have a bit of a relationship. It's my belief that anyone who has dreams with these, you know, they're called dream characters. I believe those dream characters are real people. They're just, you just haven't met them in real life yet, but they are part of your soul family, part of your soul journey, like your growth. And if you know this person or have had dreams with this person in the 5D, they like that you're like a family oriented person. They know they know that about you somehow. Like maybe in your dream you're hanging out with your family and then they showed up or something like that. Because yeah, this person likes that you're like a family oriented person. Hopefully that makes sense. So then you also have this card, and this card says, oh, 8 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, this is like this person is like sitting here looking at the moon, longing for the connection. Interesting. Okay, might have to look that one up to see the messages. But 8 of Cups. Oh, I'm so sorry, bumping the camera. I do that too often. All right. Oh, and then we have just a bunch of messages, direct messages from this person. And I didn't know if I was gonna pull those out yet. Let me see. Okay, we have these cards as well. So we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so wasn't that also the Prince of Cups? That's like, I think the same card. So I think you got the same card twice. I'm going to check that because I don't know if the Prince was supposed to be a page or, yeah, in this particular deck, you know, they rename it to Prince. But yeah, so I think you got that twice. That's really cool, pile 1. And then you also have Knave of Swords. Okay. So there is a little bit of like a part of you that's like resisting even these messages right now, pile 1. I can sense that this is sort of, I feel like you clicked on this video because you're like, I don't really believe in this stuff, but I just want to hear what they have to say about it. Because I feel like the thing is, a lot of people don't believe in this kind of stuff, but they just, you know, they dabble, they stick their toe in, right, so to speak. So they into the water. They're like, you know, before you know, like how when you're trying to swim and you instead of like jumping in head first, you know, not head first, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like cannonball into the water. There's people who cannonball into something, and then there's other people who like are very cautious and they like dip their toe in first and like have to like ease into the water. So I feel like you're the kind of person who is very logical and wants to like I'm not saying that you don't have like emotions on pile 1, but I'm saying that you very rarely think with your heart. Like you're more in your head. Like you're not so much leading with your heart, you're more leading with your head, if that makes sense. So like you're yeah. So like I am getting some resistance with this card to be like, you're probably feeling like, oh, this is all woo woo, like my celebrity crush doesn't know me anyway, you know, stuff like that. But it's like, again, these readings, I have never done a celebrity crush reading, by the way, just full transparency there. But I feel like the reason why I wanted to do this reading was because I actually had a dream of my own celebrity crush. So I wanted to like put that out there for the world, because I feel like a lot of people dismiss those sorts of dreams as like nonsense, or, you know, like something that is just like random and doesn't mean anything. But I am fully the kind of person who believes wholeheartedly that like our dreams are there to teach us something. There are messages hidden in your dream if you go looking for them. And like I said, I truly believe that we are actually going somewhere in our dreams. I'm not the kind of person who thinks that we are just, you know, stuck in our own head, so to speak. I really do believe our spirits travel to the astral realm in our sleep. So yeah, so I believe that if you dream of someone, you're meeting them basically there. So yeah, so but that's my 2 cents, you know, you can take it or leave it. No one's making you believe this. It's just for fun to hear what the cards say. So we also have abalone. Ooh, oh, you know what? I actually have an abalone shell. It's a little too far away, but so abalone is your stone that your celebrity crush recommends at this time, pile 1, and it says calming, soothing, and healing. So again, this might be a good stone for if you would like to try to tap into your celebrity crush's energy, and especially helping with like meeting up in the 5D. This stone could be helpful for you. So yeah, abalone. It's like an abalone shell hard to see in this card, I think, but you see how it has like little holes missing? So yeah, it's actually like a shell, and I have one, but it's just a little too far away, or I would show you. Well, maybe I do get it out, because I wasn't expecting abalone to come out right now. Where did I put it? Oh, I think it's down here. Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute, pile one. This, I think you want to see it, so hold on. Okay, hi, pile one. Okay, so I actually got this abalone shell. So this is what a real abalone shell looks like. So yeah, see how it has like holes? It's hard to see kind of, but yeah. See how it's like holes in there? I don't know why it does, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's very beautiful. That's what the back of it looks like. But on the inside, it's even more beautiful. It's like super iridescent, almost like halo, like hollowed, I mean, like hollow taco, like holographic, you know? So yeah, this is an abalone shell, and I actually got it on vacation when I was at the beach. So yeah, if you want to get yourself one of these, pile one, and you put it near your bedside, you know, this might help you channel your celebrity crush better, especially as you sleep, and yeah, connect with their energy on the astral plane quicker. So yeah, beautiful. So yeah, that's the abalone shell. I love this thing. I actually thought about using it as like a dish that like I cast, like, you know, honestly, I might do that for you, pile one, because I was gonna do that. I was gonna get some like I have in here like Scrabble letters, and then I also have some charms. Forget my words here, but I was gonna put it in this little dish today, but you know, for you, I might actually try to cast. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't crack it. That was my worry about it, but we'll try it out. I'm willing to try it. I'll be gentle with the abalone shell. But yeah, basically I will want to do that for you in a moment, but let me actually, for you, pile one, we still also have some of these direct messages. So these are direct messages from your celebrity crush. Now I did mention how I wanted to maybe look one of these cards up. I might look up the Eight of Cups meaning and see what this particular deck is trying to say. This Ethereal Visions Tarot for Eight of Cups. So we've got, here you go, and I love when I just cut right to it. So we have Eight of Cups. Is there something better waiting for you in uncharted territory? This card signifies that it's time to let go and move on. It may feel slightly uneasy stepping out of your comfort zone, but your soul needs it. It's time to be brave and walk away from the things that are no longer serving you. Remember, you are safe. There is a reason for everything, and now is the time to move on. Upright is abandonment, loss, letting go, escape. Reversed is hopelessness, confusion, drifting, or rejection. Okay, so in the past, again, if you know this person, because like I said, you might actually be the rare pile that actually is interacting with your celebrity crush, because you have that ability, because you also would maybe consider yourself a celebrity. Like, you know, celebrity is so broad nowadays, because if you're like an influencer, for example, you know, you might just know this other influencer, and to other people they are a celebrity, but to you they're like sort of your friend, right? So that's what I'm getting for you, pile one. So like this card though was talking about like feelings of like almost rejection and feeling like having to move on. So you may have in the past felt that way about this person, like feeling like I'm really getting like the sense that you almost get that they're too good for you and that they would never look your way, and that, you know, so like you had to like move on because you felt like a rejection from this person. And I think this person isn't saying that they're rejecting you in this reading. I think they're just saying that like they almost, I feel like, again, if this is someone you're actually interacting with, I feel like they clocked it. I feel like they were like, noticed that you sort of, not necessarily ghosted, but like sort of faded away from like interacting with this person. I feel like they're trying to tell you that they almost miss your interaction with them. But I'll see what the, you know, direct messages, because I got 3 new brand new direct message pile, like decks. So I'm going to see what the direct messages say, but yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from this card, is that you almost felt like rejected by this person, if you know them in real life. And if you don't, if you've never talked to your celebrity crush ever once, and you only had like maybe a dream of them, then this person is going to be telling you that like they're encouraging you to move away from something else in order to align with a future where that you two could meet in the future. So whatever it is that's like holding you back right now in your life, they're just trying to gently encourage you to be like, you know, hang on, I'm out there. In the future, you may get a chance to meet me, something like that. That's what I'm getting from this card. So yeah, but okay, so those are your main messages, pile 1. And now we will get into these direct messages from your person. So let's see again what their higher self pretty much, or like basically these are like direct messages. Again, take it with a grain of salt because this is a general reading, but and take it how it resonates for you. Like if the celebrity crush that you have in your mind is someone you've never met, then this is how they would feel about you in the 5D, right? But then if you have met this person and you have interacted with them, this could be things that they've actually felt or you know, feel about you, pile 1, in the 3D. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Like 3D being the real world and 5D being dream world. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I'm confusing, but let's just see what you got. So this is the Roses in Love Oracle, and it says, I miss you more and more every day. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, again, if you've only ever met up in the, you know, dream world, they want you to come and see them again in the dream. It says, I am healing. Please be patient with me. Okay, so yeah, this might just be like sort of a message about divine timing and being like, you know, you're not really quite yet in alignment with this person, whoever they are to you, pile 1, whether they're just a crush that you have, you know, crushed on from afar, then yeah, this is saying that this person isn't in the right like place or in the right time, right, in their life to like receive or like be in alignment with you right now, but they could be in the future. So it says, I loved you more than I let on. Oh, okay. So like, yeah, like again, especially if you met this person, again, either in person or in your dream, this person is saying that they are sending you lots of love because they actually really enjoy you as a human being, a person. They really like who you are. And, you know, if maybe things were different or things were, you know, aligned for you to be working together or something like that, then maybe something could grow and flourish between you two. But yeah, this is, right now it seems like this is something that's only going to maybe happen in the 5D or in the future. Says, I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, so yeah, this person, again, that's where that leaving and like having to let go is because you or them, like you could have felt this way toward them or they could have felt this way to you. Take it as it resonates. This is general. But one of you left the other when they saw that you are in a relationship. So whoever is in the relationship, or it could be both of you, kind of felt this mutually. You know, take it how it resonates, of course. But somebody left the other person when they saw that they were already in a relationship. So they're like, it's not worth pursuing, you know? So yeah. Oh, but it says, I love you. Yeah, they really do love who you are. They said they love you more than you know. I love you. Just like they're just, again, even if you haven't even met the celebrity, right? Because most of you are like, I've never met my celebrity. It's like, even if you've never met this person, they actually really adore you. Again, as like a person, like if they met you, they would really like who you are because you're compatible. And it's kind of like the reason why you crush on them is sort of like why they would crush back. Is like you're each other's type, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. So then you also have, I don't react when people mention you. yeah, so again, I keep saying, like, because I feel like pile one, you're actually really two piles, but it's like whether you know this person or don't, yeah, they feel like this is something that's more like secret. These are definitely secret feelings, either for your person, obviously, because they're, you know, they're your celebrity crush. Maybe people know that you like this person, but for most of you, I feel like this is something that you sort of keep to yourself, as like, this is because I feel like, again, I'm getting that strong sensation of like not feeling good enough for this person and being like, you know, almost thinking like, it's never gonna happen, they're so out of my league kind of thing. But yeah, they don't react when other people mention you, or they don't, you know, if someone in your group, like, basically, or this could be you, right? Again, so it's like, sometimes maybe if someone mentions your celebrity crush to you, right, you're not gonna be the type to like go, oh yeah, I have a huge crush on them. But you know that, you know, since you're watching this reading right now, you know how you feel about this celebrity. So yeah, or vice versa, take it how it resonates. I feel like I keep saying that just because I'm getting sort of a split in this, which doesn't happen honestly that often in my reading. So, but yeah, it really does depend on if you have met your celebrity in real life or not. I hope that makes sense. And it says, I want to be more than friends. Okay, again, yeah. So for some of you, you have actually become friends with this person. Like, or you know them vaguely. At the very least, they're like an acquaintance, which is really strange because it's like, oh, wow, like there's technically a celebrity. So you might also be considered a celebrity, or like at least within your niche, right? Your group. For example, like it doesn't even have to be like influencers, but it could literally be like, you know, scientists or something. Like you're like, oh, that, you know, that scientist, they're like working on something really cool. And I think they're, you know, they wrote a book. So, you know, like that kind of celebrity. And you're also a scientist, and you might actually not even know that they know of you, you know, based on your work, something like that. So, but yeah, for some of you though, you really are friends or have like a working relationship somehow. All right. And then it says, what are we waiting for? Let's do this. They're ready. Okay. So they are trying to get to a place where, you know, you two will be aligned. It says, my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. Right. So exactly. So they're saying they're ready, but then they're also, so I'm getting mixed messages here, but they are saying that they aren't really prioritizing love at all in general, but they want to be, or are getting ready. They're getting close to being ready for a connection, just not yet. So yeah, these two are sort of like contradictory in a way, but it's like, I feel like this is saying they're not quite ready for this. It was what I was saying earlier, right? Where it's like, yeah, you got very soon. That's right. See, it's soon, very soon. Not yet, but soon. Okay. And then it says, I really wish you would give me some space. Okay. Yeah. So they need space to like figure something else out in their personal life. So that's why there's like a pause in this situation with you and this person. And again, for most of you, you're like, what? I don't even know this person. But again, this is like, that's why it's like, you might meet them soon if you don't know this celebrity crush. Or it could be, you know, in a few years. You never know, right? It's crazy. Like life is so, what's the word? Oh, there's this movie that I loved so much. It's a foreign film. I forget what language it's in, but I think it's French, but it's, no, Italian, I think. Anyway, I forget because I haven't watched it in a while, but it's called Happenstance, and I highly recommend anyone watch it because it's sort of a fun movie about how there's this whole like neighborhood of people, and how all these people don't seemingly know each other, but they actually are way more interconnected than they realize. Like, you know, because one person, like people like pass each other in the coffee shop or something like that. Again, I haven't watched this movie in a long time, so don't quote me on that being a part of this movie, but it's something like that, where it's like they're passing each other and they're interacting with each other without even realizing really that they are interacting with each other. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm getting with this. Like, it's like for some of you, again, I keep getting that small group of people who are like, that's that's too wild. That's too crazy. Like, you know, the skeptics in the group of being like, I don't know my celebrity and I'll never meet them. And it's like, well, you never know, because life is, you know, full of crazy coincidences, right? So that's what I love about that movie Happenstance. It's like, you don't know where you're going to be in 1, 2, 5, 10 years. You might, in fact, get the opportunity to actually interact with your celebrity at some point. So yeah, IRL. So you never know. You never know. But, and then of course, for some of you, the other part of this group of, you know, people who are like even close to being friends with their celebrity because you work in the same field or something like that. But yeah, these are your messages. Pile number 1. Last but not least, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to use your cool abalone shell today. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to get you some Scrabble pieces here, just to maybe give us some more clues as to who this person could be. So it does get loud, so turn down your listening device if the volume, if this is too loud for you. But yeah, let's just get a handful of these. I don't know why. I'm like, I gotta have less than that. There you go. There you go. So whatever comes out, this could be their initials or your initials, something that spells out like, you know, what they do, something like that. Oh, this is just a blank piece. Okay. It's got, so you got AI. Oh, okay. Are some of y'all asking about a celebrity AI? Oh, maybe for some of you, you'll meet this person, but they'll be your celebrity AI. Are you guys making celebrity AI? Like, are you interacting with your celebrity crush through using AI? That's interesting. I'm not sure if that person on an energetic level, that's actually a good question. I've never thought about that. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe some of you are like talking to a celebrity like a AI version of your celebrity crush. Oh my, you know, I don't even use AI. I'm going to be so real, y'all. I am one of those people who have like boycotted it since it really came out, because I'm just kind of scared of it. Like, I don't want to get sucked in, you know? But yeah, I know lots of people use AI now. So interesting. And then you also have, the letter D, the letter F, that also spells aid, doesn't it? Yeah. The letter L and the letter I again. Okay. So 2 I's. Yeah. So maybe some of you know this person through like mutual aid. I don't know what that means. That's just what I'm hearing. Someone explain to me what that means in the comments. FAL, like maybe some of you like fall. I don't know. There's only a few letters, but mostly you can look, you know, this is just to see if it's confirmation. If your celebrity crush initials don't show up here, don't worry about it. It's just a confirmation for some. And yeah, I guess I'll get a few charms as sort of just a confirmation. If you don't see anything that represents you and your person, don't worry. It's not necessarily that this isn't your pile. Although if you don't resonate at all with this reading, then you can always, of course, go pick a, choose a different reading. But yeah, a different pile in this reading. But yeah, basically, I tied this real tight with my nails. Oh, it's hard to open. Oh my gosh. Struggle City. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a few charms for you as well. That could be confirmation of you or this person. Again, this is very loud, so turn down your listening device if you have to, if the noise irritates your ears. Okay, let me just get a handful of charms that could be relevant to you or your to your celebrity crush. Okay. We got Aries, so you or your celebrity crush could be a Aries. All right, we've got a little, let's see, we got a fishy. Oh, and abalone, right. So Little Mermaid. Oh, you also have a bee. Beautiful. And you also have a Libra. Okay, so, and an ice cream cone, a little chocolate ice cream cone. Yeah, so, again, take this as it resonates. I couldn't get too many charms because I'm trying to put it in this little abalone shell for you. This is why I was like, I like to usually use like a, you know, a flat dish or something like this that has more space. But yeah, so your first charm or little, yeah, your little charm that came out, you got a fish, and you also have Ariel. So, and you got the abalone shell. So I'm feeling like you or this person could either work with or have something to do with or just really resonate with like the ocean and underwater themes. Like maybe you or your celebrity crush like snorkel or like have been in like, I don't know, a surf movie. Like there's all kinds of possibilities, right? Take it as it applies to you and your person. But yeah, you or your person could really love Disney movies or just specifically Ariel in general. She's my favorite Disney princess. She always has been ever since I was a little baby girl. So yeah, you've got like the ocean stuff, and you also have the bee. So you or your person could be a really hard worker, busy, you know, a little busy bee, or it could also just be like related to the colors. Could like really love yellow and black or one of those. And you also have this little ice cream cone. So you or your person could have like a bit of a sweet tooth, really love ice cream and chocolate. This little chocolate ice cream cone. I think of being on the beach and eating an ice cream cone too when I got this with your other like beachy kind of charms. And then again, yeah, you also have a couple star signs. You have Aries as well as Libra. So Aries on the back says courageous. This person could be courageous, and then also charming. Yeah, so again, I'd say a wager to say that most celebrities are quite charming, so that applies. All right, so yeah, and then last but not least, with these little charms, you also have this beautiful goldstone heart, which is so pretty. I don't know if it's picking up in this bad lighting I have right now, but it's actually like sparkly, like really, yeah, it's almost, how do I describe it? It's almost like glittery. It's like a glitter heart. So yeah, it's called Rose. No, not Rose. What am I saying? Sorry. We have a rose theme today. It's a gold, yeah, goldstone. So like, I don't know why that popped in my head, like gold finger. I don't know. Maybe that's relevant to you or your person. I don't know. But anyway, that is going to be your reading, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please give a big thumbs up in the comments down below. You know, write what your number was, hashtag number 1 or anything like that. Really helps with boosting the algorithm if you just like the video and leave your number that you chose, especially if you ever come back to your reading, then you'll remember and know what you picked. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and comments. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks, pile 1. Bye. Hello, magical creatures. Hi, welcome. Pile number 2. If you chose this pretty pink rose. It's actually a little dog squeaky toy, a little squeaky toy. I got my little puppy. But yeah, this pretty pink rose, if you chose the pink rose today, as well as this rose quartz. Hopefully you can read that. The rose quartz bracelet. By the way, check it out. I got my I'm wearing my brand new hoodie that's also cute little pink roses. I love this. It's so comfortable. Definitely not sponsored, but it's Pop Flex's like new merch line. I got it from Target. Yeah, So cute. I love little roses. Like, I've been seeing the little dainty roses everywhere, and it's so funny because I only saw it after like I had bought myself some new sheets with the like pretty much the exact same pattern, so it's kind of wild. But yeah, anyway, yeah, and we're on, obviously we have this pretty like rose theme, so you can tell I've been like very inspired by roses lately. And yeah, so you also have the rose quartz crystal. And so this little card's a little bent, but it says, rose quartz can help promote self-love, enhance relationships, and cultivate compassion and empathy towards others. Then your keywords are harmony, love, and affinity. So yeah, very pretty. And then also you happen to have in this little goodie bag I made for your pile number 2. So this is the rose quartz bracelet, and I'm gonna wear it like that. There you go. But yeah, this is to channel those energies. So yeah, of harmony, love, and affinity from your celebrity crush. Because I think I forgot to mention this, we're asking the question today about your celebrity crush, what they want to tell you. But yeah, and you also got this pretty pink diamond, very big pink, you know, cubic zirconia, but you know what I mean. So that, I'm going to try to keep it on that finger. It might fall off though. Might actually, yeah, it's just a little loose, but we'll try to keep it on there. And then you also got this little sticker that says the Fool, and she's crying. Yeah, so for some of you, you could be in a bit of a heartbreak right now. She's looking at her phone like she's waiting for a text or something. But yeah, the Fool also represents like new beginnings, striking out on your own, moving forward. It's the very first card in the major arcana, so it's like the beginning of a story. Oh, I don't know if you can hear this alarm. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you might be feeling not so great right now, pile 1. Oh my gosh, my fingernail just came off. No, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, pile number 2. My fingernail just randomly popped off. So yeah, you might be having like a bit of bad luck or just feeling down, like a little bit blue. Yeah, with this Fool card, or just mostly, it's not so much the Fool card itself, but the imagery. So that's, if you're feeling that way, I just want to send you a big virtual hug through the screen, pile number 2. So yeah, hopefully this reading cheers you up. And yeah, again, for those who skipped the intro, we are asking the question, like, what does your celebrity crush want you to know? Now, this is intended for those who have already had like some sort of connection with their celebrity crush, as in like if they're like maybe an influencer, you know, you might be able to have a little bit more interaction with those celebrities. Or for example, if you don't know your celebrity in your celebrity crush in person, you might have had like dreams of them in the 5D, so you have like some sort of like connection or like soul tie to them. Not necessarily like a soulmate, but for some of you, they could be within your soul family, your larger soul family, or somehow they're like, you know, spirit, if you want to call it that. Their dream character came to you in a dream and, you know, wanted to like relay a message or something like that. So yeah, this is intended as a reading for those who have a bit more of a connection to their celebrity crush than just like a standard, you know, little crush on a celebrity. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, if that's you, pile 2, let's jump into your reading. So we have chemistry. Ooh, okay. So yeah, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, so you're very, very attracted to this person. Yeah, definitely no surprise there. But your celebrity crush wants you to know that if you did meet them in real life, they also feel that strong pull and that strong chemistry and bond with you too. It's sort of like that unspoken bond. You know how like, I mean, I don't want to say love at first sight, but there are like, you know, feelings that you can get just upon meeting someone. So even if like you maybe met them, for example, they're an author and you went to a book signing or something like that, or you took a photo with them, they definitely at least noticed like that initial like attraction. Like they could basically, they think you're attractive. There is something there. If you've met them in real life. And if you haven't yet met them, that could be like, if you did meet them, you know, take it how it resonates, because this is a general reading. Some of you have met your celebrity crush, some of you haven't. So yeah. But then you also have religious factors. Okay, so your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so for some of you, now take this as it resonates, because I feel like this is pretty specific for some, but some of you, this attraction, for example, this might be my queer pile, where that this attraction is actually sort of like quote unquote forbidden, or like something that like your religion is like like either your religion or your celebrity's religion, or like the religion you or them like were like brought up in, something like that. Sort of, you know, sort of may forbid this relationship somehow. Take it how it resonates. It's a very general reading, but yeah, you or your person might be influenced by some religion that might be telling you that you're not like quote unquote supposed to be having this chemistry with this person, right? But like obviously because this card came out, you are. So yeah, so take that as it resonates. That only applies to some of you, not all, but yeah. And then we also have trust. So yeah, to trust the situation. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, yeah. So again, especially for those of you who have not yet met your celebrity crush, this is saying that like trust in divine timing, trust that you will someday possibly meet them. And again, that's not to say that, you know, you'll get married and have babies, but like possibly for some of you, like, you know, there is little Cupid down here. But understand that like it varies, because this is a general reading, but this is just asking you to like have faith, basically believe in the potential of hopefully getting to meet this person within your lifetime, pile 2. So yeah, trust that you will get to meet them. And yeah, oh, my little flower is getting in the way, but yeah, hopefully you can read that still somehow. Okay. And again, I do apologize for my lighting. I keep forgetting because my light is that way, and it used to be like directly overhead. So I need to pick up my light again. But yeah, so then you also have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, intuition. Yes. Okay. So you have like this strong intuition, pile 2. Like you have like this knowing, sort of like what I was talking about. Like you have this trust and this intuition and knowing that like someday this person will be important to you somehow. Like again, you will, you know, this might just be that like you meet them, like I said, in a book signing or just to take a photo, but you will have that like connection with this person in the future. You will get that, you know, 5 minutes of fame or whatever they say, right? You will get at least that chance encounter moment with them. And then you also have 8 of Pentacles. All right. And again, there is some nudity here, so I'm going to cover it when I hold it up close, but just a reminder, all my readings are 18 plus. So yeah, but I think it's going to be okay. And then we have 7 of Pentacles as well. Interesting. So there are 8 and 7. Okay, I'm going to cover that up like that, actually. Just because, yeah. So there is some financial. So I'm going to look into these. I'm going to actually check the guide on what that is trying to say. But yeah, there is something financial keeping like. Basically, what I'm getting at is that you or your celebrity crush have like definitely different finances, but yeah, this person is like maybe focusing on their finances right now, and so they're not really like in the space to like be ready for like meeting you or getting to know you. But we do have the Chariot, so this is energy that's coming in quickly. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Chariot, and we also have the High Priestess again. Okay, I love when this happens in my readings. I swear to y'all, I try very hard to never peek at the cards while shuffling. And this is exactly why this happened in the first pile too. I love when this happens, when two cards of different decks come out, because it keeps reinforcing that same message that, yeah, you and this person are very highly intuitive. You both might actually be into dreaming or the esoteric, or like, you know, keeping a dream journal. Some of you may know what Mall World is, you know, something like that. So you may have even lucid dreamed near this celebrity. So again, even if you haven't met them in real life, you may have lucid dreamed and tried to like talk to the celebrity in your dream, or may have even had conversations with the celebrity in your dream, something like that. So yeah, but you or your person, or both of you, I'm getting, are really like, because you got two High Priestesses here, right? You and your person, I think, are both highly intuitive and very much in like, I want to say you're my spiritual pile too, because the last pile, they were more like the skeptic. They didn't really believe in tarot. They just clicked on the video because they're like, oh, let me see what they have to say about this silly thing I don't believe in. But you, pile two, I think you and this person are more of like the believers. You believe in this like divine intervention kind of thing. Like, you know, I think you believe in, and tell me if I'm wrong. You can comment that I was so wrong about this, but I believe that either you or your person have like this strong belief in like soulmates and like soul ties. Like, your person might have even had a lot of dreams having to do with people that they love, or people that they end up in a relationship with. So they might have actually like had dreams of people that they ended up dating or something wild like that. So yeah, you or your person could be more like in tune, in like psychically, like you may even want, or so you or your person may even read tarot. So do you have a celebrity crush on a tarot reader? Pile two? I don't know. But yeah, either way, you and your person are both highly intuitive. So yeah, you both are very much matching each other's energies at this time, both in the High Priestess energy, both goddesses, I heard. So yeah, again, some of you might be, you know, this might be a same-sex relationship we're talking about. This might be, again, and all of my readings could apply that way. You know, there's really no gender in tarot. So, but I'm just getting that you two might actually, because of the religious factors coming out, it's like you two might actually be in this lifetime both of the same sex or gender. You know, take it out as it resonates. Doesn't have to apply to everyone. That just could be for some of you. All right. And so then you also have, oh my gosh. Oh, I love when this happens. I'm sorry. I'm squeeing because I love reading tarot. This is so fun. Okay. Yeah. Intuition. Just what I was saying. Your intuition card came out. So this was actually like a message from your celebrity crush to be like, what do they want you to focus on right now? They want you to focus on continuing your practice of tapping into your intuition. So yeah, this person could be like meditating or opening their third eye there. And yeah, tapping into the 5D, tapping into the spirit world. Again, I said this in pile one, but I'll always love to repeat myself. I'll always say this. I truly believe that in the 5D or the dream world, I believe that that is a real place that we go every night when we fall asleep and dream, because, you know, it's something we have to do every single night, for a good chunk of our lives, 8 hours a day, they recommend. And, you know, that's no small amount of time to be spending sleeping either. You know, it's like something like a quarter to a third of our lives is spent dreaming and sleeping and dreaming. And you know, and so many people who are skeptics, like pile number one, you know, people who are like skeptics are always like, oh, you know, dreams don't mean anything. I'm like, I am one of these people who absolutely, obviously, I think most tarot readers would agree with me here, that like, I believe so strongly that when we dream, we are in fact going sort of back to the spirit world, and I believe that is where we go when we die as well. So yeah, I mean, just the number of people who have had so many experiences. I myself have had lucid dreams talking to passed on loved ones and things like that. So like, yeah, this person, both you or your person, but I'm getting definitely both of you are on like sort of the same energetic wavelength at this moment, and you both are aligned in the, at least in the 5D. You may not even know this yet, actually, because, you know, for as much as I always encourage keeping dream journals and stuff, even I know that I am forgetting like probably at least half my dreams. And I have worked for like, almost a decade now to keep a dream journal. I don't write it every day, but something like, you know, 10, every 10 days or so, like every week-ish, I'm trying to write at least one dream down, trying to make it a practice. And that I know has helped me lucid dream more, because I've had like a handful of lucid dreams now. But yeah, highly recommend that if you don't know, pile 2, keep a dream journal, and that will help you remember your dreams easier, and it will help you yeah, be able to possibly even become lucid, especially if you are dreaming of this person at this time. So yeah, but yeah, I just can't get over that. That is so amazing, because this literally says intuition, y'all. Intuition, like, come on. And High Priestess twice. Okay, sorry, I just messed up the cards, but yeah, this is why I love tarot. This is why I believe so much in tarot, because every time I like shuffle the cards myself, and you know, I very much try never to peek at the cards. Sometimes I'll see like a corner but most of the time I don't even know the cards, because I don't look at the deck. Like I try to be surprised with y'all when I read. That's just how I like to read. There's lots of different ways to read, but anyway, I swear to y'all, go back and look at the speed. Hopefully, like look at the shuffle. So like it will be sped up, but like hopefully you'll be able to see that, yeah, these cards came out on their own. Okay. You got double intuition, double High Priestess. That like never happens. That's incredible. So incredible. All right. I'm just squeaking. Okay. Pile number 2. That is amazing. All right. What now? We have one more card here. We have 2 of Wands. Okay. So I might have to look at that, what that card means again too. So these two, I'm gonna, like, 2 of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'm mixing up with 2 of Swords. Hold on. I do want to look this up because I should know this. But now is that also Ethereal? No, that's an Ethereal Visions. Now, again, you don't have to do anything like this, but this is just how I like to read, is when it comes out in the deck, I like to read that specific guide, because each guide is a little different on what they, you know, say in their little guide. This is just a little papery one, but this is the Art Nouveau Tarot. So, and it's 2 of Wands. Let's see. It's just a little blurb. It'll say wand suit. That's Pentacles, Wands. 2 of Wands. It says, the maid's face reveals a certain pain and sadness, probably caused by disease or suffrage. Okay. So, yeah. I feel like this is just a message to say that you or your person, like literally, what was this? See? Okay, this is wild. That came out like that. So, yeah. The number of synchronicities in your pile, like it's very hard for me to even like I'm getting tongue-tied pile 2 just by, I'm just like, oh, I almost feel like vibration, like, I don't know, like very high vibrational, you and your well, I was going to say you and your person, you and your celebrity crush, but I almost said partner. That might have been a Freudian slip, as they say. So yeah, maybe future partner. I don't know. You never know, right? Pile 2. But yeah. So this says, remember the Fool, and she's crying. So yeah, that's what this card is also about. 2 of Wands, saying that like, I don't see her face, to me doesn't look that sad, but according to the little guide, it's saying that she's like suffering some heartache or something, which is what I said in the beginning at this time. So you or your person, both of you, could have gone through a lot of heartaches in the past. Yeah, because it's like something about how like you both want to believe in like true love, but you both have had like really hard times with love your whole life, because like you may have also like, I mean, starting from a young age, you might have like, you know, had issues with like abandonment or something, or like, yeah, just a bunch of people like letting you down in love. And, you know, that might have continued on with like your, you know, your romantic partners, past romantic partners, situationships, however, you know, take it how it resonates for you. Obviously, pile 2, this is a general reading, but yeah, like something about how you both have really wanted to like find your match, like your penguin, as they say, right? Your where did that come from? Finding your penguin. Was that Mean Girls? Your penguin. Or just like, yeah, your soulmate. You both want that true love, that match, that twin flame kind of love. Yeah, that's sweet. I don't know, like, I don't know. I didn't see any, like, well, I was going to say 2 of Wands. If it had been 4 of Wands, then that would have been the 1111 card. But you didn't get 4 of Wands or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm not getting, like, twin flame cards necessarily, pile 2. But, again, some of you, potentially, there might be, like, a potential. You know how, like, it might be too early to call. Yeah, I think that's it. It's like, because this, for a life, I'm getting a lot of you have not met this person yet. And that this might be something that you might meet when you're more aligned. Like, you might have interacted or seen them in your dreams already. But, like, in the real world, you might not meet this person for another, like, 2 to 5, maybe even for some of you, 6 or 7 years. Like, it might be a ways out. So just a heads up on that. But yeah, that's wild. I still can't get over the double high priestess, double intuition. That is crazy. And then me reading about the sadness. Okay, wild. Okay, so this is a recommendation for a crystal from your person, pile 2. This says, oh, and you got 10 of hearts here. Okay, so 10 of hearts is like 10 of cups, which is, yeah, like a union card, like a divine connection card. Ooh. Okay, I'm like, ooh. So yeah, this is Snowflake Obsidian. I actually have a Snowflake Obsidian point. It's not actually mine. My partner has it. But we just got it for, we went to a local crystal shop. I actually got this card, I got this one. We limited ourselves to 1 each because we both love crystals so much. So we already have such a huge collection. We're like, okay, we got to limit ourselves to just 1, but it was for Christmas. And I ended up picking out my clear rose here. So clear quartz rose. So if you missed the last reading, you might want to go back to it because, yeah. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it better. See how it like, you can put it down and like you can see through it sort of. It's really cool. And then, yeah, so this is the clear quartz rose, which is perfect for this rose themed reading. But yeah, my partner got the snowflake obsidian. So as like a point. So yeah, the snowflake obsidian says it's self-reflection, protection, and growth. So yeah, so this is what your person, your celebrity crush pile 2 wants you to get in touch with or tap into, is the snowflake obsidian energy in order for self-reflection, protection, and growth, so that you and your person become more aligned toward each other. That's beautiful. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was gonna look at the 8, was it 8 and 7, I think so. Let me just, oh no, oh no. Yeah, the 8, oops. No, I dropped a card. Try so hard not to do that, because try not to drop all the cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me grab that. Hopefully you didn't see my head. Yeah, so, but yeah, your person, I keep accidentally saying partner, y'all. Are some of you gonna like actually get together with your person? Because again, 10 of Cups. Yeah, for a small, I'm not gonna promise anything, okay? Don't take my word for it, but I can't make any promises, pile 2, but for some of you, for a small set amount of you, yeah, this seems to be like, if you play your cards right, if you become more in alignment with yourself, you will become more in line with this person. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, so that's what they want you to know, pile 2, is get yourself some snowflake obsidian so that you can, you know, have better self-reflection. Again, keep that dream journal, because I'm getting the strong sense that you definitely have at least had a dream of this person. Now, if you don't remember it, you might have had a dream and forgotten it, but you definitely at least have had at least one dream of this person, if not more than one, which is amazing. All right, so yeah, so they want you to get some snowflake obsidian to like tap into aligning with them on the 3D realm, or sorry, well, yeah, on the 3D, which is real life, but also through the 5D, which is our dreams. Okay, so let me just double check what I'm also being drawn to get the messages from these 2 cards, 7 and, it was 8 and 7 of Pentacles. And so yeah, that is the Enchanted Love Tarot. It's a big book, so let me flip to, what was it? Pentacles, yeah. Is this the one? Wait, did I pick up the wrong? No, what am I saying? This is the, well, is this the one with the High Priestess? Hold on. Yeah, this is the High Priestess. Okay, well, I'm not going to read all that because it's a mountain of text, but you can pause and read if you would like. Sorry, it's really hard to like let it focus. There you go. Yeah. Sorry. It's like my, I can't hold it any closer because like the phone stand is in the way, but yeah. If you want to read that, you can, for the High Priestess. A little bit of light reading for you, pile 2. You might actually be into reading right now. It's a message I just intuition. Yeah, so sorry, this is the wrong book. I'm trying to look for the Goddess of Love Tarot. Yeah, this Aphrodite, Venus or Aphrodite Tarot. Okay, so the 7 and 8 of Pentacles. So we have Wands. Where's the Pentacles? Cups, Swords, Pentacles. Okay. So what does 7 and 8 want us to know? Yeah, here we go. So 7 and 8. It says astrological correspondence is Saturn in Taurus. It says, the hard work you've put into building a life aligned with the goddess has taken on a life of its own. The 7 of Pentacles is a pause, a long sigh, followed by admiration for the work you've done. This shift in focus allows you to see how far you've come and to use this to inspire you to keep going. This card also reflects the sacred marriage in the material realm. What was I saying? Okay, I'm squeaking, y'all. I'm squeaking for you. Okay, yeah, a sacred marriage in the 3D realm. And the concept of mothering something that can sustain itself. It is the dedication put into a relationship, job, spiritual practice, or home that is then able to grow on its own. This is one of the alchemical formulas reflected when 2 energies coalesce into something that's greater than the sum of its parts. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. yeah, definitely what I was talking about with you two both trying to become like almost coming into alignment with each other. Yeah, just give it, give it time, divine timing, give it, trust in the universe. And you also have to, do some intuitive work yourself here. It's not just, the universe can't do it all for you, unfortunately, right? Pile 2. But, yeah, this will be quick moving energy if you allow it to, Pile 2. It's about how quickly you will, how much work you put into it. So yeah, it says, where did we leave off? It says, these two energies coalesce into something that's greater than the sum of its parts. Look at what you've nourished and then step back and allow it to evolve. When this card is reversed, it reflects a breach in this trust, a feeling of abandonment around your commitments. Yeah, well, it wasn't reversed, so it's fine. Affirmation, I trust in the process, I trust in the goddess, and I trust in and honor what I've cultivated. Oh, sorry, you didn't even say that. Sorry. And it says journal question. Oh my gosh, like I was saying, journaling. Yeah, your person is like big into journaling. I'm getting. You might not know this. This might not even be something that they've publicly spoken about, your celebrity crush, but they really like journaling. Like I mentioned dream journaling before too, but they really do. They might even be a writer, something like that. So what have I been working toward that I am ready to surrender to the universe? Very good. Okay, interesting. So then 8 of Pentacles says the astrological, it's a hard word to say, astrological correspondence is Sun in Virgo. And it says the 8 of Pentacles is a card of mastery and of the countless hours of preparation and training that results in the ability to enjoy the work in a state of flow. You need to see both the micro and the macro, the details within the larger framework, and an understanding of both what and why are what make you so damn good at what you do. Yeah, so you or your person are very much talented, and yeah, maybe you really admire this person's work. I feel like if you have a celebrity crush, you're most likely like in some way also like really admire their work, and like how you found out about this person is like you really admire them for what they do, and not only admire, but like you're inspired by what they do, and you might want to pursue a similar line of work yourself. Like I said, writer, or really they could be anything, an athlete, TV star, movie star, singer, songwriter, something like that. Take it how it resonates, Pile 2, whoever your celebrity crush is. But yeah, you definitely seem to admire their work. And so it says, the details within the larger framework and understanding of both what and why are what make you so damn good at what you do. You have permission to care about the work, not the result or what it will bring to you, but about the road itself. In the temple of the goddess, purpose, passion, and beauty are virtues. You deserve for your heart to be involved in your work, your relationships, and your body. You deserve to see the beauty in everything you tend to. When this card is reversed, take a step back and listen to your heart. Find alignment. What was I saying? Find alignment between heart and action, and come back to the why. Perhaps the work you're doing is no longer fulfilling, or another path may be necessary. All right. But yeah, that would be in reverse. So take how it resonates. But then affirmation is, I am guided by my vision and my heart in all that I do, work toward, and create. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so you definitely are. I'm definitely getting that you are very inspired by this person. I think it's fair to say that this person is a creative in some way, no matter what their particular field is. They create content or something, like I said, most celebrities, like they're creating this body of work that most people are like, when they first hear about a celebrity, they like know them by their like work first, right? Their work sort of speaks for itself, so to speak. So yeah. And then your journal question for this one is, how do I find value in what I nourish and care for, and how can I share this? So yeah, beautiful. Okay, so very, very helpful messages in this guide. Again, I feel like some people don't like when tarot readers like read from the guidebooks, but I always find it so interesting and very like helpful to not just know what specific cards mean, but what they mean from the specific deck, because all the guidebooks are going to say something sort of different. So that's why I love to read from the guidebooks. So hopefully you enjoyed that little reading session. But yeah, these are your cards, pile 2. And last but not least, we're definitely going to look at, oh, that was from the other guide. We also have some direct messages here. These are all brand new decks, so first time using them. And yeah, you've got some pretty direct messages from your person here. So this says, I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. Yeah, and then you have possibilities. Ooh, yeah, so this is possible, at least maybe if not in the 3D, definitely in the 5D right now. There's like, you might have some good dreams coming on the way, pile 2. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because this is an 18 plus reading, but you know, I don't want to get demonetized, but you might have some nice dreams in your future, pile 2. It says, if you really knew me, you would know that we're not right together. Oh, incompatible. Oh, that's sad. Wait, that's totally like a mixed message. I don't know. Maybe that's how they feel right now, or you feel like that, where it's like you feel like you're too different, or like they would never even like, I was getting something like this in pile 1 too, but I feel like this is probably fairly common for a celebrity crush, is like you probably feel like you're incompatible because you know, they're like on a whole nother league from you or something. Pile 2, is that how you feel about this person? Like you're like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people feel like that way, where they're just like, oh, I could never even dream, like you might have had dreams of this person, but you're like, I never in a million years would end up with someone as amazing as my person, my celebrity crush. Yeah, so it says, I often wonder if you feel the same way. Wondering. So yeah, you might be thinking about this. Well, I mean, you're watching this video, so I say you are thinking about like, yeah, you're like wondering like, are you compatible? Are you not compatible? Like you would, obviously, I think a lot of people would like to be compatible with their celebrity crush, but for whatever reason, they feel like they aren't. Yeah, something like that's coming up. Like it was similar in the pile 1, where it was like the pile 1, they were like, you know, I'm not good enough for my celebrity crush. So yeah, I'm getting that in this reading too. It makes sense as a celebrity, you know, because there's like that power imbalance, that social dynamic hierarchy thing kind of in the way. But yeah, it says, I regret lying to you. Okay, so did they lie to you in a dream, or did you feel like you're lying about something? I'm not sure. Let me see. It says, I am afraid to contact you. Okay, so this definitely is from you, pile 2. You're like nervous to like even shoot your shot, so to speak. Like, you know how like, so I feel like it's really interesting modern day, and by the way, I'm recording this in March 2026 for the record, but yeah, I feel like it's really interesting because today's modern world, it's easier now than ever to like become in instant contact with anybody. Like if you know, even if you have this celebrity crush, like they may seem like so far out of reach, and you're like, oh, they live on the other side of the world or whatever, like, you know, they live in LA or wherever they live, and it's like, but, you know, they are just like sometimes, for some of them, just a DM away. So yeah, so you probably feel like too nervous to like even send them like a DM or something, which yeah, fair enough. Like that's pretty bold. But yeah, I'm just saying like it's technically possible now more than ever to like actually get in contact with one of your celebrity crushes. So interesting. All right. And then we also have I know I was a distraction from your pain. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this is your celebrity crush talking about how they're like, at least in the 5D, especially if your spirits have like communed, they definitely understand that like you somehow are using like this like contact with them, right? To try to heal from this heartbreak or whatever it is that you were going through with maybe somebody else, like maybe, you know, a breakup or a situationship that didn't work out. And they understand that you are kind of almost using the crush on this celebrity, even if you may not ever meet each other in real life or ever have it like amount to anything, quote unquote, like have it not ever like go anywhere. Yeah, let's say that. I'm not gonna say amount to anything. Every time you like even get the honor to like meet a celebrity and like take a photo with them, I'd say that's like, you know, that's a beautiful exchange of energy, right? That's a beautiful like thing that like, let's just take a moment to appreciate. And I know I'm way over with your pile too, but I don't know, I want to chat at you for a bit. I feel like you need to hear this. It's like the beauty of our world is just that like, can you believe that, again, I think for most of you, you're talking about someone who is in fact alive. For some of you, maybe not, but for the majority of everyone in pile 2 and everyone in this, you know, everyone who clicked on this reading, I think the majority of people, I would say, are people who have a crush on someone who actually is still alive right now in the same space and time. And if you think about it, especially if you're a spiritual, intuitive person, which I think you are, pile 2, from your cards, it's really actually quite wild. Like the fact that we are all on this planet together at the same time. Like, you know how like statistically rare that is, that you get to be alive at the same time as your celebrity crush. Like that's so incredible because, you know, throughout human history, there have been like these little groups, right, of people being born and, you know, they live their lives and they die. And then that's the circle of life, of course. But like, there are so many people that you don't even know about. Like there are just like the number of people you or I will never even know existed is, you know, astounding. It's like the numbers are astronomical, honestly. And so I just want to like remind you that you may feel like this person is so out of reach, so far away, so untouchable, but it's like the mere fact that you and them exist in the same time, in the same world, you know what I mean? Like that you in this lifetime got to be exposed to their work and like it had this influence on you. And like this is like basically this card is saying that they, in the spirit realm at least, are aware that like what they have put out there, their work has helped you heal from your pain in some way. And I think that is so incredibly beautiful, pile 2. That is just like so yeah, I don't know the other word for like, that's gorgeous. That's amazing. You know, that's healing. Like that's amazing. So yeah, they just want to remind you again, even if they've never met you, you know, if your souls have ever met in the 5D, they want to remind you like, hey, we're all on this planet together right now at the same time and place. And that in of itself is incredible. So yeah, they feel honored that whatever they were able to make has left an impact on you, pile 2. So that's so beautiful. I'm like gonna cry. Okay, anyway. So yeah, and it says, okay, so then, oh, here comes the all that being said bit. So they are saying that they are not available for like anything beyond like a standard like celebrity you know, fan kind of interaction. So like even though they love you in like maybe a more platonic way, they just want you to know that like at this time at least that they are maybe destined for somebody else or something like that. Like they are at least probably currently in a relationship or something like that. But yeah, they're not currently available. But again, this is a general reading, so take what applies and what doesn't. But yeah, they might just be saying like at this time, they're not looking for anything beyond, you know, that the relationship you currently have with them, which is, you know, celebrity and fan, or, you know, maybe getting to see them once or twice in your dream, or getting to take a photo with them or something like that, right? All right, then you also have everything reminds me of you. So this could be how you feel about this celebrity right now. And let's see what else it says. I'm disappointed myself for letting you down. Okay, so I'm not sure who let who down here. Yeah, again, for some of you, it's very varied. This is like a very strange, I'm actually struggling with like this reading in general. This is why I don't do celebrity readings, because it's just like trying to interpret what that could mean. Is like maybe in the spirit world, you two could have potentially had some sort of soul contract to meet or like have certain interaction, but then maybe free will got in the way or something. I'm not sure. Let me see the last card. It says, I keep dreaming about us. Okay, here we go. This is bringing it all back. Yeah. So they're acknowledging, pile 2, that you have had dreams together. They were aware of you in their dream just as much as you were aware of them in yours, if that makes sense, right? So it's like, yeah. So basically, they're just reminding you again that like, keep that dream journal, because you both are highly intuitive, high vibrational people, and you know, could at some point become lucid enough in the dream in order to actually have like a conversation with this person. But I'm getting that might be as far as it goes, right, for this person. But yeah, they want to remind you that like, just because they might not be available in the 3D, like in the real world, they are still open to having some sort of connection in the 5D world with you. So yeah. Oh, it says love. I never noticed that. Yeah, cute. So yeah, that's going to be your reading, pile number 2. We are way over time. We're looking at over 40 minutes for your reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. Very last thing, I did end up pulling some like Scrabble pieces and a couple little like charmies for pile number 1. So if you are interested in that, I can do that for you. Oh, I got some smudges on this. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. I was like, but yeah, I have this little dish, ceramic dish, so I can get a handful of these just as like sort of a confirmation. If you believe this is to be your person, this is just another one of those, you know, take it as it applies things. But yeah, so it is kind of loud when I shuffle these out of the bag, so turn down your volume if you need to. But let me get just a handful of we'll have a couple, oh, a lot of O's. Yeah. This is what I see immediately here. Soon. What did it, that's interesting. That's funny, because on the first pile, there was something that came out about soon. All right, so yeah, you got a lot of O's, like 4 O's. You got SLNI, that's M-E or W. I think this is W, yeah. W-E, but you could take it as an M. You've got YB, which could be a name. And I know an influencer named YB. I and X. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing not safe for word there. So, you know, take it as it resonates. What did I say earlier? Something about, yeah, in the dream world, you could have had some 18 plus dreams with this celebrity crush in your dream, possibly. Yeah, so keep dreaming about us together here. Depending on, yeah, depending on who you are, you'll know if that resonates for you, pile 2. But then we also have a few charms now. This is very loud. Sorry for hitting the camera. This is very loud. I'm going to take my ring off because I'm going to lose it in there if I don't. There you go. But let me grab you some little charmies. This is just to like kind of confirm. Maybe give you some more insight into, oh my gosh, I already see what okay. Sorry, I'm not going to take the dice right now because, yeah, I'm just not I'm trying to avoid the dice right now in my hand. Okay, that should be enough. Because I'm not getting numbers for this reading. But okay, so you got a few charms, including the Dalmatian. I love when this happens. Okay, so yeah, it's called the Snowflake Obsidian. To me, this looks like that. It's like this Dalmatian kind of speckly print on this stone. So yeah, another confirmation for the Snowflake Obsidian. Amazing. Then we also have a little button. And this is actually like, oh gosh, what pattern do you call that? Tartan, I think they call it. It's like a blue-green tartan. I don't know if it's showing up on camera because of my lighting, but yeah, so you or this person could be Irish, Scottish descent for some of you. So that might be, that might resonate because it's like the, yeah, the pattern of like kilts and stuff. Or, you know, I guess, like I said earlier, could be that kilts are sort of like gender non-conforming, right? At least in our Western understanding of it. So yeah, could be something like that. We also have French fries. Your person could love French fries. Okay, hopefully hopefully this focuses. Sorry if it's not focusing because I don't have enough light. But yeah, these are little plastic French fries. So your person could be your favorite food. And you also have this beautiful, like, it's like, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's like a little like bead, like a pearl. What is it called? Like a marble. And but then it has like this image of like the entire solar system world in there. So this is like my world charm, like the world card. So that's cool. Yeah, so again, it's definitely giving 5D. So again, if you and your person have not met in 3D, you definitely have some already established connection in 5D very strongly for you, pile 2. And then you also have the dinosaurs. This little dinosaur. I got this out of like it's just like this little puffy, I don't know why I have this thing, but it's cute. It's like a little purple long neck dinosaur, and it came from like a bath bomb. So your person might like baths, but also your person could be a little older, right? From the dinosaur. Could be dinosaurs. This whole time I'm holding this key, by the way. Keys could be significant for you or your person as well. Keys have been coming up a lot for me lately too, but let's see. So, oh, I wish this would focus. I'm sorry my lighting's horrible right now, but yeah, it's just like a little dino. Maybe you can see it like that. It's a little dino. Very cute. So you or your person could love dinosaurs or something like that. Like, I'm getting that song from the Borns, like Past Lives. Love that song. One of my favorites. So yeah, it could be like something about having a relationship with this person in a past life potentially. So maybe so maybe you and your person, like in this lifetime, maybe that's why you're drawn to them in this lifetime, because you might not have like a destiny to like be with them or do anything with them in this lifetime, but you might recognize them almost like from a past life. So yeah, you or your person might have shared. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm having all these like beautiful like imaginations of like couples and like different time periods throughout history. Oh, that was just sort of like flashed before my eyes. Sorry. That's, yeah, so you or your person could have shared a past life. And then we have cats, so you or your person could be a cat person. Very cute. And then last but not least, you have this little Sagittarius charm, and it says on the back, optimistic. Yeah, so there is actually a Romance Angels card that says, stay optimistic about your love life. So yeah, so that is going to do it for your pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this like extra long reading. I did not intend to go 50 minutes for your reading, but yeah, there was a lot of good stuff to cover in your reading, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. It means so much to me. You have no idea. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Gets these like messages that I work so like hard at like putting together and like theming and everything. Like, it really helps me get these messages out to more people who will like it. So yeah, if you liked it, please pay it forward, give it a like so that more people can see the reading as well. So yeah, thank you so much for being here though, pile 2. Yeah, Yeah, thanks for the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care, pile 2. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked this pretty purple rose, it's actually a little squeak toy, but yeah, I got it for my puppy, and yeah, so cute. If you picked the purple rose or these, you know, the purple amethyst bracelet here, this is going to be your pile. We're asking the question today, what does your celebrity crush want you to know? So this is in fact a reading specifically for those who have had maybe a dream about your celebrity crush, or somehow had like some maybe deeper connection with this celebrity than just superficial, like having like a bit of a, you know, thinking they're cute or pretty or something like that. So yeah, so basically if you have had any sort of like almost feeling like a soul bond of some sort, like a spiritual connection with this person on some sort of like deeper than just your average, you know, celebrity crush, this is this reading is intended for those of us who have, you know, like a little bit of a stronger draw to this celebrity than, you know, just thinking they're like attractive. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So if that is for you, pile number 3, this is your reading when you picked the purple. And yeah, so first we'll check out this little goodie bag I kind of like made for you. So we have this card that says amethyst, and it says amethyst is believed to possess calming and stabilizing energy, helping to alleviate, I wanted to say alleviate, but I said alleviate. So are you Olivia Rodrigo fan? Because yeah, I almost said Olivia, not alleviate. Okay, anyway, I know that she has like a strong thing about like her, she definitely has like, at least for one of her concerts, had like a purpley vibe. I don't know. Again, this doesn't have to be about that specific celebrity, so sorry if that's not for you, but it's for like one person out there. So yeah. But anyway, let's see. It says helping to alleviate anxiety, stress, and tension. It aids in balancing emotions and promoting a sense of inner tranquility. Beautiful. And then your keywords here are relieving stress, calming, and healing. Yeah, so stress relief, calming, and healing. And you also got, as you can see, a little bit of a spoiler here. We got also, you got this little sticker, and this says the moon. So yeah, mysterious energy, definitely purpley, purple and the moon and that kind of stuff gives definitely like mysterious vibes to me, pile 3. But yeah, let's try on this little bracelet. So yeah, this amethyst bracelet I'm going to be wearing so that way we can kind of channel these energies for you today. Then I also have this little ring, and so yeah, I've got this little double heart ring, because I didn't have any purple rings, but this is a little pink gem and a little blue gem. So, you know, what you get when you mix pink and blue, you get purple. So, purple, no purpling. No. If you know what that is in reference to, you're my people. So, yeah. But I think most people don't know what that means. And it's fine. Don't worry about it. That's only for like, again, one little person out there understands that reference. But yeah, pink and purple, yeah, pink and blue make purple. So anyway, obviously I feel like most people know that, and then I'm always so shocked when people like don't know what colors mix with what colors. But anyway, let's jump into your cards. Pile 3, let's look at what you got. So you have release your ex. Okay, so the time has come to clear your energy. All right, yeah, so your celebrity crush is saying that like you know, they know that you are still kind of stuck on your ex in some way. And again, this could be because you have mentioned it or said something in the 3D, or not the 3D, sorry, the 5D, as in like the spiritual slash, you know, dream realm. Oh no, I have completely lost. What happened to my nail? No, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, pile. Hold on. I have to find it. Hold on. All right. Crisis averted. I have a new nail. Sorry about that. Pile 3. I don't know why. I think I lost it like in doing last group's like charms, because I'm gonna get you some charms at the end of this reading. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, where was I? Okay, let's jump in here and also see what else comes out. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so those are your cards. Then we also have, oh, the Tower crisis. Okay, so you or your person is probably, yeah, very much going through it right now. Like, yeah, it could, again, take it how it resonates, because this is a general reading, but you or your person, like, you might be going through a breakup or something happening here. It's quite chaotic with the crisis. Let's see. You also have 8 of Swords. Okay, Swords energy. You also have, wait, is that the only card? Oh, you're supposed to get 2 of these, I think. Okay, well, all you got was 8 of Swords. Darn, okay. Well, then let me see. Okay, so your recommendation from your celebrity crush is to be still. So, yeah. Basically, they're telling you to be, like, patient. Again, you might not know this person in real life. Most people don't know their celebrity crush in real life. Although if they are, like, say, an influencer, you might know them personally. And you still consider them a celebrity because they're, like, I don't know, got 1 million subscribers on YouTube or something like that. But, so you take it how it resonates for you. Pile 3, sorry, I blanked on the pile. Yeah, so in each of the piles today, there's sort of like 2 groups. There's those who have met their celebrity crush in real life, and those who have not, but only like maybe dreamed about their celebrity crush or something like that. So there's those, I'm going to say there's the 3D or the 5D group. So it's like those who have met your celebrity crush already and through the 3D would be, yeah, in the real world is the 3D group, and then those who have only interacted with their celebrity crush in their dreams is quite literally, you know, if they've had a dream of them, and their dream would be the 5D. So just to clarify that for you. Pile 3. Oh, and that is my alarm. I'm getting all kinds of distractions. Yeah, maybe that's how you feel too, Pile 3. That was my 11:11 alarm though, so that is the time right now. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, so definitely picking up on this chaotic energy from your pile 3. Now the moon is all about illusions and mystery. I think I said that in the beginning. So yeah, there's definitely this uneasy energy here, and I don't know if it's because you're going through a breakup or something, but yeah, your celebrity crush wants to help you through this emotionally a little bit and remind you to stay calm, be still, and be optimistic about your future love life. Something is, oh yeah, like with the Tower specifically, yeah, something is crumbling in order to be rebuilt. So you can't, for example, get in a relationship with this celebrity unless you've, broken up with your current person or something like that, right? Where there's like, they want you to release your ex and get, even though it's chaotic and there's a lot of turmoil right now, just know that this is all for the best, Pile 3, depending on your specific situation. Take it how it resonates, because this is a general reading. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Okay, oof. Heavy energies in your pile 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 of Swords. This is like the betrayal card. So you or your person may have felt like really betrayed in the past, or recently or in the near future. This is the betrayal card. Like feeling like, yeah, just stabbed in the back, like can't go on, can't move on. Yeah, so I do apologize if you sound like you're really going through it, Pile 3. Sending you big hugs through the screen. But yeah, we'll keep looking and see what else comes out. You do have Ace of Swords too. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Swords energy here. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Very much, you're feeling like almost on the defense. Very defensive. energy, trying to fight for your, I just heard sanity, something like that. Now you do have Queen of Wands, and this is reminding, I think this might be your celebrity. This is reminding you to keep in mind what's ahead. You know, don't look behind you, look in front of you. Like when you're driving a car, right? You can't drive unless, if you're always like looking in the rear view, right? So remember to look ahead, and I just heard be brave, be courageous through this. Yeah, so this Queen of Wands energy, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this might be your celebrity crush. Now, again, if you're asking about a masculine celebrity crush, you know, gender is not really relevant in tarot. So just like, basically Queen is just like in the feminine energy. So even though your celebrity crush might be a man, for example, they could just be in their feminine, divine feminine energy right now. So just, again, take it how it applies for you and your person. But yeah, this is, I'm definitely getting like, this is the celebrity trying to remind you to remain calm. You know, it's all working out in divine timing, as it should, you know. I'm of the belief that everything, there's a reason for everything, right? Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, that's the phrase. Yeah, so then let's see. Now you didn't get a second card, so it kind of made this smaller reading here, but you did get the card for Jade. So you have wealth, success, and wisdom in your future, pile 3, and that's beautiful. You also got the 3 of Pentacles. So again, yeah, 3s are resonating here. This beautiful jade stone could be useful for you right now at this time to manifest these things for yourself in the 3D. So if you are looking to manifest wealth, success, and wisdom, go ahead and get yourself a piece of jade. Or again, for some of you, this name could be relevant because it is also a name. So it could be you or your celebrity crush's name, something like that. So take it how it resonates there. But yeah, so we've got jade. If you'd like, you can always get yourself a piece of jade in order to, yeah, I almost shuffled these. Yeah, in order to try to attract that energy and get yourself out of these like chaotic, yeah, like you're fighting for something. Like, are you struggling financially right now, pile 3? Because it feels like you're, yeah, because wealth came out, wealth and success. Maybe you're feeling sort of the opposite of that right now, especially with the 10 of Swords, due to some betrayal. Like, again, could be, I'm very much getting like this breakup energy or something happening. Like, if it's not a breakup, maybe like a loss of a home or a loved one or something, like, because Tower can indicate loss, right? There's like a literal fire here, so could be property damage, something like that. So again, it will vary depending on who you are out there, so because this is a general reading. But yeah, you know, I'm kind of bummed I didn't get a second one of those cards. Let me see if I can get it real quick, because I feel like I accidentally I feel like one of the cards actually like, you know, snuck over to the other pile, because so yeah, let me actually pull out these cards real quick for you, pile 3, because I feel like you need a couple more. So let me just pull from this deck. So yeah, I read from this deck earlier for pile 2, and it had some good wisdom. All right, so please give me 2 more. Oh no, that's too many. Oh, okay, but I will take the top one, because I think that's the one that wanted to come out. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna take the top 2, because I just wanted to. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, sorry for hitting the camera. I don't want to do that when I'm trying to shuffle. Okay, so yeah, this is the Goddess of Love Tarot, by the way. Love this deck. It's so pretty with Aphrodite there, or Venus, whichever name you want to call her. Okay, so you also have, let me rearrange this a little bit then, because I'm gonna, maybe I move this down. We'll scooch this over. Yeah, There we go. So you also have the Witch of Swords as well as the Six of Swords. So still very much swords energy. Yeah. This is you, pile 3. You're very much, I feel like you're almost on the defensive right now. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Very defensive. There's something happening in your love life, I think, that's very much upsetting you right now. But I don't know if you, well, I'm not going to say that, but well, maybe. I don't know if this is something that you've communicated with this person, like the person you're asking about, because this is, again, the question is, we're asking about who's your celebrity crush, right? And like, not necessarily who, because you have someone in mind, but what does your celebrity crush want to tell you? So I guess I'm getting that your celebrity crush wants you to know that even if you feel like you're kind of overwhelmed or in crisis right now, that, you know, at least energetically, this person that you resonate with wants to send you some, like, you know, healing energies, I'm getting. Yeah. So, you know, they want to remind you that, you know, this too shall pass. Like everything's going to be okay with whatever it is that you're currently dealing with. I feel like I'm not even sure why you clicked on this reading, to be honest with you, pile 3, because no offense, but I'm just getting like, I'm trying to put it into words. I'm getting like you almost don't like care at all about love right now, just because you have so many swords cards right now. And I'm not seeing any cups cards here. Yeah, so I don't know. But this is definitely your energy. This is your person's energy. The Queen of Wands, so they're not in the swords energy. But yeah, you've got like pretty much all swords cards. Your major arcanas, Tower, betrayal, loss, suffering. Yeah, so I'm so sorry, pile 3. I want to just give you a big hug. I hope that you can move past this energy into some more calming waters. Yeah, let me read. Which one did I want to read? I mean, I could read the Ten of Swords, but I guess I'm trying to understand like what this celebrity crush wants to tell you. Is just that, I guess I'll read for Queen of Wands here, and this is from the Art Nouveau Tarot. What does the Queen of Wands say real quick? There's the sword suits and the wand suits. So here, the wand suit says, with Queen of Wands, this card represents an intense friendship to an honest and friendly, mature woman, but also the search for a permanent relationship. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So I think you look up to this person more than even necessarily have a crush on this person. Like, I'm not getting much love or like romance or like sexual energy from this reading, but more like you have like you really like, it seems like you like resonate with this person on more like an intellectual level, pile 3. So like this person who you have in mind, the celebrity, could be someone that you like really respect. Like I said in pile 1, but it's like you could be like, you know, more scientifically minded, and you could be like, you know, this could, for example, be a celebrity, but they're less of like a creative type of celebrity and more like a sports celebrity, or a scientist, like someone who's like a professional celebrity, you know, like someone you might know even from your own profession, who's just like a few higher ranks up from you. Because it mentioned a mature woman. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is a very interesting one. I'm not sure I'm connecting to this right now because I'm just not quite getting... I'm so sorry, pile 3. I'm just like, I'm not quite understanding what the celebrity wants to tell you specifically with all these cards, except that, you know, to hang in there and to like, yeah, to learn to stay optimistic and to know this too shall pass. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, pile 3. Let me see what else we have. Now these are direct messages. It says, I'm always excited to talk about you to my friends. So for a lot of you, this person, so this might be you, right? Because you like to talk, maybe you love to talk to your friends about this person, which makes sense if they're the celebrity. But then if you actually know this person, again, some of you, this person could just be like someone who's a few ranks higher than you in like a certain profession. Like I'm getting like, especially if you're like an influencer and they're like an influencer with more following or something like that. But yeah, so this is gloating too. So someone likes to talk about the other. Interesting. Okay, it says, I do like you and a lot of other people, right? So this is more like this person is trying to, I almost feel like letting you down easy a little bit, to where it's like they're not necessarily interested in the way that you might be interested in this relationship, but it's just because they have a lot of options, right? As being a celebrity, especially if they're like an influencer or something, like they have a lot of other people they're maybe entertaining at this time, right? They might be in entertainment or something. And it says, my heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past, heartbroken. Right, yeah, so I was definitely getting heartbroken with this betrayal card, like this 10 of Swords. Like something might have really bad happened to you recently, you or your person, and it's just like left this like sour taste in your mouth where you're just like, I can't, you know, do this right now. I need space or time or something like that. Yeah. So you need time to heal from, I just keep getting, this message of healing. Like maybe this person will help you to heal in some way, which is, you know, sort of like what one of the other piles was talking about, where it's like, but it was more like in the past. So yeah, so pile 2 actually had something about pain and how their celebrity crush like kind of helped them through their pain. So like that might be what you're experiencing, but like right now in the moment. Whereas for pile 2 is sort of like more in the past or something. I'm not sure. Let's keep looking. It says, I know I messed up everything. Okay. So definitely I don't know. I'm not really picking up your celebrity energy as much as you, again, you might just be really emotionally upset, which is fair, pile 3, but like you might have like a lot of overwhelming emotions right now. So that's why I might not be able to tap into the celebrity that you're thinking of right now as much. But yeah, this says, I know I messed up everything. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates, because I'm not quite understanding what that could mean. It really depends on your specific relationship with this person you have in mind, right? So it says, I replay our conversations over and over. Okay, yeah. So for those of you who have had conversations with this person, they think about what you said or what you think about what they said a lot. Yeah. So again, specific, like I tend to like default thinking that like if this is like a celebrity, like who has like, for example, 1 million followers, right? And you watch their content, then you're probably thinking about what they said, like to help you through something that you're experiencing right now in your life. Or for some of you, if you've dreamed of this person, they could have also said something in your dream that you remember and have been like thinking about, something like that. It says, I wish I could take back my words. Okay. Yeah, because I messed up everything and I wish I could take it back. Okay. So there's something about messing up and saying the wrong thing, and maybe it got like taken out of context. Like, is this person like canceled? Like, is this a celebrity that's been canceled? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, and then we also have, I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, so if you did have some sort of like connection with this person, either in the 3D or the 5D, they still feel that energy even though you're not like speaking or, oh, is that it? It's like, did you like unfollow them? Or this feels like drama. Like this feels like, y'all, I'm not a drama channel. I'll tell you that much. I can't get into the tea, but this feels like Yeah, where there was like some misunderstanding, or like maybe you used to have a crush on this person and then they did something that you didn't like, or that was like cancelable, and then you're like, now I don't feel the same way as I used to about this person, but I'm gonna watch this reading anyway to see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, this person says I miss us. So yeah, especially if, okay, so some of you, here's some tea. So this person once upon a time might have even slid into somebody else's DMs, or like you might have slid into their DMs and they might have responded. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many different stories, but take how it resonates. But somebody here misses the other person, and it's because of something the other person did to like put a rift in this relationship. Yeah, this betrayal. Y'all, sometimes when I read cards, it's like piecing together a little puzzle or something, because I'm like, I don't know what all this could mean together. But yeah, it says, you're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Oh, okay. So especially if so here's the thing, especially if this person has been dreaming of you or you dreaming of them, take it how it resonates. Whoever's doing the dreaming of the other person, you're like remembering that when you're waking up, or they're remembering it when they're waking up. And yeah, so they have you on their mind. You're just not, this is giving like no contact situation. Like you're, you know, again, most people aren't in contact with their celebrity crushes, but if this is like more like a social media acquaintance or something, you know, because that's the thing, so many people nowadays have a social media platform, right? So this could just be someone you follow on social media that may not even have that many followers, but or like, I don't know, maybe they're a streamer, maybe you've had a conversation with this person, maybe you had a falling out with them, is what I'm getting from all these cards. I don't know. Last card is, I can't keep going on without you. All right, so they miss you, or you miss them, and I can't keep going on without you, but they know they messed up. Interesting. Maybe I can get one more. I'm like really want to know what this is about. Let's get one more to wrap it up from the Roses in Love Oracle deck, since this is the rose reading today, rose themed reading. Do I take the bottom one? I don't know. If you saw it, you saw it. Pause and if you think it resonates. But I'm gonna shuffle here. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us one more card in the deck for those who chose pile number 3. What does their celebrity crush want them to know? I'm taking time to find myself again. Okay, yeah, definitely giving, it's definitely giving separation. Like something went down between you and this person. Either, again, if you've never met them, if you've never ever talked to them, then this is something that happened in your dream. Like maybe, you know, maybe you had like a dream with, for example, random example that popped in my mind, Keanu Reeves, and Keanu Reeves in your dream came up and like, you know, threw spaghetti on your face. I don't know. It's such a random thought, but sometimes I channel like the funniest, weirdest stuff, you guys. But that's what's coming to me, so that's what I'm gonna say. But you know, that's just one example, right? So like they could have done something in your dream that you didn't like, and now you're like, you like woke up and you're like, I know it was just a dream, but I don't really like the celebrity anymore because of what they did to me in my dream. I don't know. Is it something like that where it's like, did they hurt you? And I don't know, hopefully not violently, but yeah, something like that. I mean, there was the Ten of Swords betrayal, which is a pretty violent card. Like the Jon Snow card is what I think of. You know, do y'all know Jon Snow? I'm not going to say spoilers if you don't recall, but yeah. I used to have, this could be related to some of you. Maybe you like fantasy or medieval role play. Maybe you like D&D, something like that. Dungeons and Dragons, for those who don't know what D&D is. But something about, because like, you know, Game of Thrones, and then like the spinoff, what was it, House of Dragons? Something about that too is coming up. But that could just be for some of you. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. But Ten of Swords is like, this is my Jon Snow card too. Oh, hopefully that was still recording. Sorry, I got a pop-up that my phone is running out of battery, so I gotta wrap it up. But yeah, this is like the Jon Snow card, if you know the character from Game of Thrones. Without saying spoilers, this is... I used to have a Game of Thrones deck too, and I realized that I lost it in a move. But anyway, yeah, something like that too, like a tower moment for you. Maybe this is over a loss. I keep saying that. Yeah, you have a lot of like hard energy here, pile 3. So I'm so sorry, but yeah, this is what's coming out for you, pile 3. So that's what I'm gonna take. Yeah, there's been some like breakup or disagreement or misunderstanding or argument or something between you and this person, either in the 3D like real world or the 5D dream world. And yeah, that's sort of maybe changed your opinion about this person even, possibly. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from your reading, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And hopefully I will see you in the next reading. Okay, pile 3. Yeah, thanks for being here, and I hope you take care. Bye for now. Bye.